Rad. Testing 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear the game? Am I too loud? Is the game too loud? Everything good? Alright, cool. Hello guys, Taty here, and welcome back for more of an RPG that's part of my my number one top favorite RPG series, The Legend of Heroes, the series with The Legend of Heroes. Trails through Daybreak 2, the 12th game of this long, epic, amazing series. The second game of the 4th saga, the Republic of Calvard, fresh on the PlayStation 5, part 43. YouTube, how you guys doing? Hope you guys having good morning, afternoon, good night, whatever time zone you're in. Now, do yourselves a favor. Go get your favorite snacks, whatever it is, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or dessert at the bistro, if you can. In an ice cold drink or warm or hot, whatever the heck y'all want, and let's begin. Before we begin, I want to say something so not like that doesn't need to say anymore, but yeah. But anyways, before we get to what happened last time, let's say to everybody, hey, Ray Night Eater, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an awesome day, or hope you had an awesome day. happy to have you here. That goes for everybody as well. Hope everybody's having an awesome day or had one. Happy to have all of you here. Happy to have all of you here. Alright, so what did we do last time? Woo! Last time we just did talking, right? No, we did some. Okay, no, we did the mini games. I remember now. Okay, we did the mini games, the last remaining points for the fun activity stuff, and then we went on to the bonding event. No, and also we gave gifts to everybody that you could give gifts to. So, anyways, we did the the bonding events, and which one we did first? I think the first one was Rene. Rene was going. Rene, we spotted Rene leaving, and Van stalked them, of course, and he invited Van because might as well, because and it turns out that he was supposed to meet up his friends, whatever, because he's going through a breakup. I think that was what it was about. He's going through a breakup with his girlfriend, so we're never gonna meet her. I wish we met her, but guess not. Probably some similar NPC looking character like every other NPC women out there. She probably looks like that crazy girl that stabbed that likes to stab her crushes. But anyways, and so Van and Rennie to blow off some steam of it. They were at the club, the blue whatever it's called club at the Riverside, and they were jamming and rocking it out like they used to. Now that I did not know they could do that. But anyways, they rocked it out, this and that, and they had some reminiscing about the past and that, blah blah, and they promised they'll be there for each other, and that was it for that one. Go. Then after that we did Shizuna. Shizuna wanted us to meet her at Deer Park, and we see her right there training, fighting a bunch of slashing pedals, and she wanted to fight with us. And not just us. Not just Van. She wanted, Van specifically. She wanted Van, to turn to the Grendel. But Van was like, it's too dangerous. But they can still do the fighting in the Markengarten. So he transformed to the Grendel in the Markengarten, and they were going crazy in that. Even in Grendel form, Van still can't stand a chance against Shizuna. So what Van had to do is go all out and go Super Saiyan. And Shizuna did as well, went all out with her, spear unification, but their power overdrive was so crazy that it just crashed the freaking Markengarten server. And so they had to leave, and they were, not feeling anymore. What a letdown. And so Kuwagane was there waiting for them and had them snacks ready for them. And also, while they were enjoying their food, Van and Shizuna, they were talking about, how Shizuna's master is Yunkafai, and about, about the whole, the divine blades. It was pretty good. And, Van and Shizuna got along, this and that. They had their, they were just having their little wholesome moment, and yeah. And that was it for that one. And then we did freaking, oh my god, Yumes. Little Yume. Little Yume. We did Yume's, buying event. And oh my god, Yume is just so wholesome. We were told to go pick up a bike, for her by Victor to surprise her, I guess, later, and for so that way Victor can teach her how to ride a bike, the bike that she's been wanting for so long. I mean, she always wanted a bike, and so they got her one. So we're on our way to get the bike, but then Yume caught us leaving. We caught Van leaving, and we had no choice to bring Yume because she was so insistent on it, and she already knew that we were gonna get the bike. So we're like, all right, why not? Let's go. So we went to the at the Marché, whatever it's called, to go pick up the bike, and she was taking it for a test ride for a bit, and we told her she could ride it because we won't waste time. We told her she still wanted to ride it, and we decided to go to the park, the Deer Park, to take it for a spin there. And poor Yume, she just kept falling and falling and falling. Oh, and we let Victor and Maxim and Polly know that they were at the park, and so that way they could go pick her up later. But anyways, So we were there, watching Yume falling. Oh my god, I was maybe crying, like poor little Yums. And Yum said she's not. I mean, Van was like, it's okay for you to cry, but Yum was like, no, I'm not gonna cry. Because why? Because Van taught her that. Van taught her not to cry. I mean, Van, even though Van was going through some tough situations and being frustrated in this job, he always smiles. Smiles on after all that. And Yum's was initial flashback of Yume and Van. And oh my god, you can tell she was so short because the way it looked. I want to see her little self, Yums. But anyways, so she said that since that day, and it was during 3 years ago. So that means it was during Cold Steel 4. Cold Steel 4 or Cold Steel 3? No, Cold Steel 4. Cold Steel 4. Because last year in this story it was Daybreak, and the Daybreak, and then Rivery. Yeah, 3 years ago with Cold Steel 4. Yep. So Yume was very small during Cold Steel 4. But anyways, and so that kind of made Ben happy, this and that, and also encouraged Yums to give another try, and she finally did it. She was so happy. Then we see Victor all sad and whatever and upset because Yume was writing and and Van was teaching her, so that we just took Victor's first time, to teach her at the very beginning to the end. So that was like, hey, you could teach her around the city, that's something there. Like, but anyways, and Maxim was upset too because like Van could see it first, except him because Maxim was a dad, of course. And Paul, Victor was so upset after Victor being upset, with Van after all the scratches and bruises that you may receive after failing many times before learning it. They all had a wholesome moment and thanked Van, and that was it. Yay! And we got a freaking item with that, so we gotta keep Yums. It's all dark. And there was a song playing too for the, the little loading thing. Alright, and the last thing we did was, Ren's. Ren was preoccupied through the festival activities in her office. So Van noticed that and, decided to, invite her on a date. So we went everywhere with Ren until we went all the way to the, Ferris wheel. And from there on, we're, she knew that Van was, there to, help her, to get her to cool off, to relax, this and that. And yeah. And it turns out that Ren is kind of sad because Estelle, Joshua, and Tita couldn't make it to the festival. So, it was she kind of misses them. Even though she understands their situation, but she missed them. But Van was like, what, that's not all I'm here for, to cheer you up. Because she figured out that Estelle and Joshua contact Van to, help Ren out. Which is crazy. Everybody knows each other in this game, in the series. Like, oh wow, who are you? Oh, so you're Estelle, but nope. Like, I already talked to them. Good old Van. But anyways, it's not like freaking, Zero and Azure where you're like meeting everybody from before. Like, oh wow, who are you? I heard of these guys. I never met them. But Van, like, I talked to them already. But anyways, Van that was the only reason why Van was there. Yes, he was there under the request of, of Estelle and Joshua, but he was also there for another reason. He was there to give a gift to Ren. And what gift that was? A holocore. Holocore, like similar to Mare and all the other ones that our party members have. Little voices talking, whatever. Talking thing. And so what it was a familiar voice saying hi to Ren. Long time no see, Ren, said the holocore. Ren was so shocked because it was freaking Potter Mater. A gift from Estelle, Joshua, Tita, and Ouroboros. They all came together and tried to bring Potter Mater back from the data, before Potter Mater was destroyed. So Potter Mater is now back with Ren, closer than ever. And that just gave Ren a shock and, happy and that. That was a beautiful, wholesome moment. Potter Mater's back. We haven't seen Potter Mater in a long time. And now we see it again. see them again, but in a hollow core. So I set that shit up because that's an actual item too. So we set it up. Let's go. $100 important to rent, so why not? And that was it. That was pretty good because like new players would not give a damn about that. Like, oh wow, that's so great, you know, blah blah blah. But like us, it's so serious. It touched my soul. That's why I love this here so much. It cannot go down for number one. What could push it down maybe is the ending of it all and the ending of this game. This is how it all ends. Let's just see. Alright. That just makes up all the Market Garden bullcrap. The mini games being all weird and stuff, but whatever, you know. This just makes up a lot. This world development, the world building, development stuff, character development from old characters, you know. It just makes it up a lot. So yeah. Well, today's goal is to finish all bonding connections. And I think we're gonna have oh wait, I forgot the other ones. Aaron was visited by a guy, which is his dad, you know, wanted to borrow some money. And Aaron was like, you know, being an asshole to him because that dad was an asshole to them because they took money from his mom and himself so that we could, you know, use it on, you know, gambling and this and that. And so the dad was needed money because he has some debt to pay that was serious because he's being chased by his debt collectors. So Aaron refused to give him some and he just leaves. Then we went back to go find the dad again. I forgot why though. Somebody made us go find him. But anyways, we went to him and, you know, and he was in trouble. His debt collectors were there and we stopped the debt collectors and helped the dad. And he knows that he was a bad dad and hope, you know, Aaron can forgive him and that, or understand that, you know, he cares for them. But Aaron was like, whatever, just don't show your face around me again. So he leaves and that's it. Because he knows that his dad cares about them because he has a picture of his own wife that was being just stepped on by the debt collectors. So that was something there, you know. And Van and Aaron, you know, got to know each other. I mean, I guess Van got to know more Aaron, and you know, this and that. And Aaron thinks he's now a better person today than before. And Van was teasing him, and Aaron got upset, and that was it. Then the other one was Katra. Katra was going back to the old town in the headquarters, you know, back to the bistro building. There's our building. And as we were going to talk to Katra, we hear a unfamiliar voice, like a girl voice, I guess, talking. And Van was like, is there a girl in there? So we went in there before he ended whatever he was doing. Or after he ended whatever he's doing. And we see his self as a girl in the Orbonet. So he was shocked about that and explained to us that he was, you know, he made a thing, basically a VTuber. He made a VTuber. Something I want to make, you know? Oh. But anyways, he made a VTuber of himself, a Go version. Forgot his name, Cataly, whatever. And, you know, because Catra's still trying to find himself. Even though he's a guy in his appearance, but he's also a girl at the same time. So, yeah. So Van wanted, you know, Van accepted him and this and that, accepted who he was, you know, and it's okay. People have trouble finding themselves these days, and take time with it. But anyways, so Catcher was appreciated with that and invited Van to the Market Garden. So that was there in the Market Garden. Catcher appears there as the girl version that he was, you know, VTubing with. So Van invites him in person, and you know, and Catcher just, you know, saying the same thing, that he was just trying to, you know, trying to get into more another side of him, the side of himself, you know. I don't know what to say, he or she, but whatever. He, she, himself, and, you know, And yeah, it's just Van accepting it. You know, nothing wrong with that. This and that. And Catcher thanked Van. And, you know, that was it. Catcher just deciding what it's going to be in the future. And see, you know, yeah. And that was it. So yeah, today hopefully we finish the rest, the remaining ones. I think we have like few of them left. I think like 4. I think it's Reset, Fairy, Elaine, and Anya's. Alright? If we have time, story time. Can't wait to see what the hell the story's gonna bring us to. Here we go. Here we go. So again, hope you guys are having an awesome day, or had an awesome day. And if you are, if you did, well, that is fantastic. But if you're not, if you didn't, well, don't you worry. On my stream, we're doing everything in power to make sure that you guys do.
What's next?
Yeah, what's next? So we're not keeping, well, let's do this real quick. Hold on. So we have 8, or we have 7 now, right? Yeah, we have 7. So.
Planner launched.
1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Judith. I forgot about Judith. 4. Oh, I forgot about Swin and then Swin Nadia. 5, 6, 7. We're gonna keep Yums for sure. So let's do Yums real quick. Skips all.
Thanks for always playing with me, Van. If you're ever feeling sad because of work, just let me know, and I'll give you a nice pat on the head. Then you'll feel all better.
Oh my gosh, he's so wholesome. And that just made Van super maxed out. I've already read this, so we don't have to read all that. Okay,
Oh, what a coincidence.
What's next?
she's gonna give you nothing. It's between Shizuna and Swin Nadia. I love Shizuna a lot, but I don't think we're gonna keep her. Which is messed up, because she has a cool one. A really cool one. Whatever. And what should we do then? I guess Swin Nadia first. Yeah, let's just win Nadia. Alright. The Substitutes Challenge. Looks like I've got some sort of challenge letter from Swin and Nadia. They've asked me to come to the office when I have time. Well, might as well humor them, I guess. Oh, back to the office? Alright. Let's go. We have a lot. This might be the only thing we're gonna do for today. Van parted ways with his companions for a bit. He then reached out to Swin and Nadia, who had asked him to meet at the Arkwright Solutions office. Back at the office! Everybody's meeting over here at the office. Oh. Well met, Van Arkwright, Spriggan extraordinaire. What? What's going on? To commemorate our final days in thy glorious capital, we do hereby challenge thee to a duel over the title of True Spriggan. What? I feel like we're gonna get an item out of this, are we? Translation, please. Actually, she pretty much covered it. Come on, play along. This could be our last chance. Here we go. All right, I'll buy it. So, explain this duel over the title of True Spriggan business. Well, that part was just her being dramatic. Remember when you made us substitute Spriggans right after we came to Edith? It's been a wild ride since then, and I mean wild. Now here we are with everything we asked for and more. We don't want to set a bad example for Lapis or our boss by taking advantage of your hospitality though. So we felt the need to prove ourselves. Who better to do it against than you, Van? Spriggan's stuff's pretty close to our usual work already, So Force PG showdown sounded like a good way to settle things. And if we should vanquish thee, perchance we could lay claim to thy reputation as well. What? Don't push your luck. I get where you're coming from. You two deserve a little something for picking up the slack around here. Oh, that's true. I'll just treat this like a special Force PG from my stand-ins. Just don't cry foul when I go full throttle. No better parting gift than showing you what a sprig is really made of. We couldn't ask for more. Now you're talking. So we're gonna fight. From there, Van and his connections to get in touch with any collaborators of his who he had time to spare. What time's gonna pick? They then put together a limited time half-price discount promotion to bring in more Force PGs than ever before. The backs of the bulletin board in every district ought to have requests from corner to corner by now. Whoever closes out the most of them within the time limit is the winner. You guys all set to go? Ready when you are. Really casting a wide net, though, huh? I know this was our suggestion, but we're in for a lot more Force PGs than we bargained for. You say that, but I had to trim the list quite a bit to get it down to just the suitable ones. I was already looking for a good excuse to get the finickier ones over with, so this worked out great. Yeah, imagine what a buzzkill it'd be to get an emergency call in the middle of tonight's live performance. Well, all right. Hope you don't mind if we bring hope you don't mind if we bring the heat then. You're on. No picking out now. Let the Force PG showdown commence. Who else with us? No one, just ourselves. I guess it said that whoever was not busy to get his car. So Van, Swin, and Nadia's duel began. Hello, you need help with this? You help with that? Is that a cat? She's coming your way, S. Oh, I guess someone lost their kitty. Roger that. There. You're gonna be just fine. Booyah! Score 1 for the Dream Team. Goodness, what an impressive display. My sweet little Anna. Thank you ever so much for catching her. What? Well, she hates her. About that, are you really this cat's owner? You were a few syllables off from the name on her collar just now. And rumor has it that a shady catnapper's been snatching up purebreds to put on the market. Okay, oh. That's... Oh, Angela. Thank goodness you're all right. K.O. Get out of here, lady. So now, the mansion I'm employed at has a massive rat infestation. It's all my fault. If I don't do something about it, they'll fire me for sure. Can I count on you to handle this directly? That's a cleanup job? So my hunch was right. The two of them are like a match made in heaven. Am I hanging around just a tick? Solution to your problem should be along in just a minute. Excuse me, but are you the Spriggan I keep hearing about? I could really use your expertise. All the laboratory rats at the medical research facility I work for were inadvertently terminated. Okay. Is there any chance you could set us up with a large quantity of them in short order?
Did you say rats?
Mm-hmm. Huh? That's 2 for 1. Getting a mountain of requests. Getting a mountain of requests in has its perks sometimes. Wait, what? That was the answer?
S, you think those cars have anything to do with that package we picked up a minute ago?
Okay, oh. Shoot. We're being tailed. I'll shake them off. Hang on tight, Nadia.
Aye aye.
She's so happy.
Aye aye.
Now in the downtown, the underground district. Somebody save me! Pipe down. I ain't looking to start anything. At least. Not if you clean out your blackmail data and hand it over. You had a good run. You had a good run up till now. Goes on the backs of others. I'd say it's about time for the piper to get paid. Alright. Just take it. That settles that. Now on to a separate request. This one involves getting rid me tit for tat over the living hell you put your victims through. No, please! Boom. Damn. Waiting around here to ambush that crooked businessman isn't going as well as I hoped.
Maybe he caught on and switched routes? I can recalculate his path, but we're kinda short on time.
What's this? Don't tell me we're all working the same request. What's this? Don't tell me. Wait, what? What's this? Don't tell me we're all working the same request.
Oh, hi Van.
Guess we overlapped on this one.
What?
So that person put it everywhere. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? You two already got the jump on me. Not even the golden tip-off from Marty can make up for that. I'll just have to shift over to something else. Oh well, keep up the good work out there.
Wait. Marty? That's his informant over in Riverside.
Barry. Might as well head over and take the freebie. Soon afterward, the alarm on everyone's Zyphus went off, signaling that the time limit for the showdown was up. They then returned to the office to report their respective results. So the final tally is 11 force PGs for me and 12 for you. Oh, they won. The victory is yours. Damn, some professional I am. What's wrong? Those don't look like the faces of winners to me.
It's because this whole thing was rigged. How?
I'm with her on that. The informant you clued us in on was the only reason we were able to close that last request. Can't really say that point was earned fair and square. Oh, at least they understand that. Hey, I'm the one who slipped up giving you a hint. You should be proud for not letting it pass you by. For where I'm standing, who saw what doesn't really matter, as long as you stuck to the Spriggan way. Matter of fact, you did me a solid divvying up the workload, so thanks for that.
He got us hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, we may have won the battle, but we lost the war the second we suggested dueling over sports for cheese. You outfoxed us good, Van. You guys get so uptight over the weirdest things. Well, for all the areas we fall short in, we still managed to prove ourselves pretty decently. Yep, I'd say so. Actually, you never fully explained what it is you were trying to prove. Mind filling me in? Tell us. Like we said, these last several months have just been one freak incident after another. Running into old colleagues from the gardens on Nemeth, seeing what looked like my brother back from the deal. Even that's got nothing on what went down with LP and S. Everything worked out in the end, but it left us with some heavy questions to chew on. We started to wonder, would we ever escape our past? Or were we doomed to spend the rest of our days in darkness? Kingdom Hearts, buddy. I see. That's what all of this boils down to. We wanted to prove that if we worked hard enough, we could enjoy our lives in a way that sat right with us. Just like you do, Van. Like me? Not that most people would call your way of life a respectable one. Don't I know it? I hear Elaine offered you two a place at the guild, though. Why not take her up on it? Bleh! And work myself into the ground all year round? I've got a lazing and loafing quota to keep. Call me crazy, but I don't think her line of work is in our wheelhouse anyway. That aside, there was one other thing we wanted to prove. To yourselves? No, to you, Van. What? We wanted to show how much we've grown over these past 2 years. Aww. You had to help us out with just about everything back then. But now, other people can lean on us for a change. Do you think? Yeah. You two have come leaps and bounds. No doubt about it. Even if your past tries to haunt you again, I know you'll put it back in its place as many times as it takes. You've got the freedom to make whatever you want of your lives. This old town Spriggan will vouch for that any day of the week. I know we're not leaving just yet, but I can tell we won't be leaving any regrets behind. And the next time we meet up, we're gonna be thrice as impressive as we are now. Will you bring Lapis? Yeah, I can hardly wait already. That was a good one.
We might be hanging up our substitute Spriggan hats, but we'll never, ever forget the time we spent with you, Aggie, and everyone else.
I can't promise we'll always be available, but if you're ever in a bind, hit us up. Next time, we'll be the ones handling a 4SPG of yours.
They're not maxed out. Nadia is, though. Nadia's connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. Connect bonus. SEOM chain enhancement. SEOM chain effect plus 10%. Connection stage up. Okay. It mean nothing, because I already got it maxed.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Planner launch!
Okay. I guess we're set? Alright. Lost adolescence. When I was walking around the festival, I noticed Rosette looked a little lost in thought. Got a feeling she was planning on meeting up with someone. Maybe I should go check up on her. Let me drink some water before we do this. Damn! It took almost like freaking, what, 10 minutes? Van parted ways with his companion for a short while. He then went to meet up with Reset, who was looking around the festival. Oh! Hey, Mario, or Maribel.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright. I trust your rounds are going well? Have you been wandering around the festival by yourself this whole time? You need to get busy and live a little. Why are you still wearing that?
I have been busy, actually. I'm kind of surprised to see the two of you just wandering around together, though.
Well, I made a promise with Reset, you know? And I never go back on my promise. We haven't spent any time together in a dog's age, so every second of fun today counts. I suppose it has been a while since we've seen one another.
Well, I'm glad to see you two are having fun. I don't want to interrupt your little get-together, though, so I'll just see myself out.
Aw, don't be like that. You might as well join us since you're here and all. Besides, no way you don't know all the best stands. We'll have lots more fun with you along. I agree. It would be wonderful if you could show us the highlights of your student experience as well.
I guess I don't mind butting in for a while.
That's more like it. What are we waiting for then? Let's get this show on the road. It's always a pleasure, Van.
So Van joined the girls in their foray around the school and enjoyed a look at the bazaar's many wares.
Though Reset seemed pleased to simply gaze at all the items for sale, Mirabelle was much more inclined to reach for her mirror.
Although their adventure was brief, the two seemed thoroughly enjoy themselves.
Now that's what I call a highlight. School festivals in Edith sure do take it to a whole nother level. I appreciate you taking the time to enjoy the festival with us, Mr. Arkwright.
Just glad I could be of service. You seem a lot more interested in the school itself, though.
Well, yes, I suppose I was. I may have gone to Sunday school as a little girl, but I never had much chance to experience school life beyond that.
Wait! As a little girl? Rosetta's not a robot, she's a human too! There we go, she's a human. She's a freaking human. I knew it, she's a cyborg. We need more story of hers. You just can't be like, oh, I'm a cyborg, that's it. No, we need to know more about you. How you became a cyborg, why you became a cyborg. Anyways.
I may have gone to Sunday school as a little girl, but I never had much chance to experience school life beyond that. Reset.
Did she never go to high school? Guess I never did get around to asking Reset about how she ended up this way. Oh, there we go. Will you tell us?
Forgive me. I hadn't meant to cast a cloud over our time together. I should have known. I'm actually quite happy spending time with you and...
Nope, that ain't gonna cut it.
How many times do I gotta tell ya? It's okay to be a little selfish sometimes. Is this some sort of demo software? I sent over some basic instructions too. Use them to access the garden with Van. Again? With me? What are you planning? Oh, sorry. Well, let's just say it's one other reason I came out here today. Oh, and before I forget, you might want to check out the stall we stopped by earlier. Have a good one, you two. I'm gonna go with Cassim. Yeah, not really sure what she was getting at. Well, guess we have some time to kill. Should we go take a look? I don't see why not. Although, I am a bit curious about this program she sent me. What is it? What is it? And so, using the instructions Mirabelle provided, Reset and Van booted up the app, leading them into the Markengarten. Hey, isn't this in one of the classrooms? Looks like a recreation of one of Artemis' classrooms. It's pretty realistic too. I can hardly tell the difference. Okay, but what's with these glasses in the textbook? And where's Rosette? Are you pretending to be Reen? Mr. Arkwright, are you in there? Oh, I bet you she's gonna be wearing a schoolgirl uniform. Oh, hey. Thought I lost you. Is it alright if I come in? Yeah, of course. You okay? You sound a little timid. Yep. Well, it's just, okay. I'll just let myself in then. Oh my goodness! She's short! I apologize for being so late, Mr. Arkwright. No way. Is that really you, Reset? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Yes, it's me. This avatar is a shard body made to simulate what I looked like when I was around 14 years old. Oh wow. It appears to be part of a brand new virtual reality system that runs via the Markengarten. Margaret can do anything. A 14-year-old Reset, huh? How do they even pull this off? Actually, I'm assuming this is all Mirabelle's doing. I believe so. She must have been testing this whenever she had downtime at work. Do you think she'd go to all the trouble to give me this opportunity? Now I could teach her. Alright, Reset, we're gonna teach you till you graduate. Oh, Mirabelle. You truly are a handful sometimes. That explains my glasses in the textbook, I guess. No, it's because she met Reen. You know, I think I've mentioned I didn't get the chance to finish school either. Putting me in the teacher's role is a little funny though. I put my own through so much hell. Anyway, I guess we can start class as soon as you pick a desk. If you don't mind having a delinquent for a teacher, that is. Of course not, Mr. Arkwright. He's adorable. With that, the two began playing their respective roles of teacher and student. Alright, next question. In what year did Calvardian Revolution take place? That would be in the year 1100. Oh my god, this is happening! Nice job, Reset. You're living up to that class president reputation of yours. So, that's a scenario she set up, is it? However, I can't help but think these questions are a bit on the simple side. She's too smart. Would you be opposed to bringing out the more difficult ones, sir? Sounds good to me. How about this one? Although neither of them were required to continue the act, they remain in character for a while longer. Okay, so the answer to this problem is... If I may, sir, there seemed to be a problem with your equation. Wow. Seriously? Man, it's been so long since I had to do math. Well, let's see. Where does this number go again? Let me show you. When you have x minus parentheses, I guess, I don't know what the fuck, minus b plus the pi b2 minus 4ac over 2a, then you want to solve for... I hate this math. Hey, I'm the one who's supposed to be the teacher here. Wow. Both Van and Reset thoroughly enjoyed themselves as they made new school memories. I can't help but feel a bit sorry for the other students. I'm really monopolizing all the teachers' attention. Well, it's my responsibility to make sure all students understand the content, right? Ask me anything and I'll do my best to answer. Okay, with regard to this problem then. Huh? What's up? What? Oh, it's nothing. What? With me in such a small body, he looks even more mature than usual. Do you like him? I wonder if this is how Miss Claudel and the others feel around him. She likes him! I was told this ain't cold steel. Oh yeah, right. Alright, we're back with the harem thing again. I wonder if this is how Miss Claudel and the others feel around him. Others as in the other girls? But before they knew it, the bittersweet days of Reset's fabricated youth had come to an end. Oh, back to... Yep. Battering out. Oh? I guess that's it then. Time sure went by a lot faster than I thought it would. I imagine this whole thing takes a bunch of processing power. I'm surprised it even lasted this long. Mr. Arkwright, I had a really great time together. Yeah, me too. I was really getting into it back there. It's looking like we're gonna have to put an end to it here, though. Aww. She doesn't want to. We're sad! And after the school days ends, everyone assembles in the courtyard. They all enjoy their school life, only leaving for home once the sun begins to set. We say, you gotta explain, why couldn't you do this? It's a rather essential part of being a student, what they call the springtime of life. The springtime of youth. Thank you for letting me experience even just a little of what this life is like. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, maybe standing at the teacher's podium and all, but I had a lot of fun too. Reminding me of all the good times I had. I actually was kind of hoping we could stay for a little longer. They do say your school years really pass you by. This was a truly unforgettable experience. I may have only been acting the part of a student, but I think it did its part in filling the hole inside me. We're sad. I suppose I had been yearning for a chance like this. A longing for normal days. The hope to one day lead a mundane life. Damn. I guess I'll never quite know how much I lost because of that day. What happened that day? However, even though I had little choice but to take on this form, the fact remains that I was given a second lease on life. If I hadn't been given that miracle, I would never have met any of you. Not you, Mirabelle, or anyone from Arkwright Solutions. That's why I feel blessed to be where I am today. Aww. Damn. Only 14 and still as mature as ever. Right? Was this her? Can't say I'm surprised though. You've always been the most sensible one on our team. Thank you. Don't you think it's alright to just be a little 14-year-old girl for a little while? Heck, you could probably stand to let your hair down every now and then in the real world too. She already does let her hair down. From everything you told me, it sounds like you were forced to grow up a lot faster than everyone else. Maybe too fast. You think so? I want you to know that you don't have to be the responsible one all the time. It's okay to rely on me and the others. Just like it's okay to be over 20 and still be in the springtime of your life. Yeah! Whether that means having simulator experience like this, or having fun at a school festival. You should have fun with your life. I mean, relying on each other is part of what makes us all friends, right? Aww. Thank you, Mr. Arkwright. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. This class certainly did deliver on its educational value. Good. Well, I hate to say it, but I guess we should wrap this up. Would you do the honors, Reset? Of course, Mr. Arkwright. Bow. Stand, bow. Of course, Mr. Arkwright. All rise and bow. Oh, so sad. After that, Van and Reset logged out of the Markengarten. After taking the time to thank Mirabelle for the experience, the two met up with the rest of their friends to explore the rest of the festival.
Due to yours and Mirabelle's efforts, I was able to confront the regrets I had buried deep within my heart. If the opportunity ever presents itself, I hope that someday you will allow me to support you in the same way.
That was just sad. That was very wholesome and sad.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Planner launched.
Okay. Next is Judith. Grim Cat in peril. Judith left to go get some info as Grim Cat. She says she'd be back at the festival in no time. But something's giving me a bad feeling. I should probably be ready, just in case. Alright. During the festival with a rather detailed excuse, Judith headed out to do some Grim Cat field work. However, shortly after her departure, Van received a desperate call. Judith, what that was so urgent that she needed me to come all the way out here? Hey Van, this way! What the hell is happening? Psst. Hey Van, this way! What the hell are you doing? Look at her. I thought you were done with work. Why are you still in your Grim Cat getup? Seriously, wouldn't be surprised if there were rumors about some masked perv in the area already. If I could change, I would. It's just... it's stuck. I can't transform back. Oh my goodness. What? Right now?
During the festival, Judith had managed to get a lead on a cadre of pickup artists that had been causing no end of grief to young women. Not wanting to miss her opportunity, she managed to steal a critical piece of evidence and deliver it to the police. However, upon finishing her work, she came to realize that the Grim Cat transformation could only be partially undone. What? Only a bit? You say? Well, as we were able to get you a bathrobe to cover up a little, but it kind of just made you look like an even bigger pervert. No, it doesn't. But thanks for helping out, I guess. Now I can finally relax a little. I just wish I knew how to change back. Man, this is going to be a real pain. Patrol cars have been keeping a pretty sharp eye on the area recently. So just having some creep like you in the cars is a big risk. Well, excuse me for existing. Please, Van, you've got to help me out here. We talked about this before, remember? We both turned into some strange-looking creatures. So we should have each other's backs. Well, me is excusable because it's already a thing, but you, I think people already know that it's you. Well, I don't think my transformation is quite on par with yours. But don't worry, I'm not about to leave you high and dry. Just so you're aware, though, I'm not exactly the premier scholar on your whole magic changing thing. Unless you're willing to fill me in on some of the details, I doubt I'll be much of help. I thought she could just go back when there's a time limit going back, or she just can't go back at all at the moment. You have a point, but don't you know there are secrets a thief should never reveal? Like Phantom Thief B said. I'm assuming it's nothing like what happens with Mare and me. It doesn't really seem like Aaron's whole tyrant situation either. So, if it's not a hollow, then it's some spirit reincarnation thing. And it's not some spirit reincarnation thing. There's probably some kind of family heirloom deal. Is that right? Ooh. You know, I can't tell whether you're a genius or just a real pain in the neck. Well, whatever. No sense hiding it. No sense hiding it if you already figured it out. So that's it, huh? Yes, this combat is what triggers my transformation. Grammy gave it to me when she thought I was ready to take on the responsibility. She told me all about our family's duty as Grim Cat back then. As long as this thing remains in our possession, Grim Cat will always be there to save the day. Okay, so do you know how it actually works? If the device is what helps, the device will help you transform. Maybe it just bugged out or something. Hold on. You've been using this thing. Okay, hold on. You've been using this thing for how long and you don't even know how it works? Okay, oh. Well, why would I need to? It's been fine up till now. Stuff like this never happened to Mom or Granny or Grammy. Fine. I guess I'll just have to ask someone else for help. Our best bet might just be Grammy then. Oh no, I'm
I'm gonna get chewed out for this, aren't I? Yep. Sounds like you better get ready for a butt whooping. Oh, get real. She'd never... Well, actually, she just might. Damn it. Guess I should give her a call. What happened? So two agreed to talk with Judith's grandmother. However, due to inability to get in contact, they decided to meet her where she was most likely to be. After deciding to make their way to Montmartre, where the woman had been spotted earlier, they were informed she had only recently stepped out. What? Oh, good grief. She wasn't in her hotel room either. Oh, good grief. She wasn't in her hotel room either? I only told you to pull off the highway because I thought she'd be here. You could tell the front desk staff thought we were fishy too. Man, this is turning into way more of a mess than I thought it'd be. Well, at least your grandma stands out in the crowd. There must be someone around here who knows where she went. If it isn't Van, what are you doing here? What are you doing over there? And isn't that... Oh shit! If it isn't Van, what are you doing here? And isn't that... Who's talking? If it isn't Van, what are you doing here? And isn't that... Crap, of all people... Oh hey, I thought you two were still enjoying the festival. Mr. Gardy forgot his notebook in the hotel room, so he came back to pick it up. All those passionate youths. It was filling me to the brim with inspiration. Anyway, what are you doing at a hotel in the middle of the day? Having a secret rendezvous? Oh shit. Actually, why is that lady of yours wearing a mask? And that brightly colored hair? Why does it look so familiar? Shit. You really shouldn't pry into their private affairs, Mr. Gotti. She might just be one of Van's clients. That's right. I'm afraid my position prevents me from revealing my true identity, so as unseemly as it is, I had to disguise myself like this before requesting help. Yeah, unfortunately, she's really got no clue how the world works. Poor thing didn't realize she stand out so much, dressing like that. Hey, watch your mouth, bub. I see. Well, that's Van for you. You sure do take all kinds of under your wings. You sure do take all kinds under your wing, huh? But, my young lady, look like you've got a pretty nice figure under that bathrobe. In fact, you're probably about the same size as Judith. What would you say to being in my next... There he goes again. We'd actually better get going. Mr. Gotti. Wait a minute, we actually better get going, Mr. Gotti. Talk to you later, Van. Before I forget, you two haven't seen Dominique around lately, have you? Got a few things I wanted to run by her. Miss Lester? Maybe you could try the Trion Mall? I think I overheard something about her having a meeting there today. Really? I mean, is that so? Thanks, Nina. See you two back at the festival. Phew! I got out of that one by the skin of my teeth. At least we got a lead, though. Yeah. Thanks to the goddess. Thank the goddess for Nina. Anyway, let's head on over to Trio Mall. There she is. Good. Make sure you keep at it. Don't forget to do an acoustics check. Understood. You here? Oh, Grammy. Well, she already knows who it is. They'll be like, well, oh, who's that? I'm so glad we found... Oh, crap. Nobody look at me. Good goddess.
What in the hell were you thinking?
Look, I'm sorry, Grammy. Really.
Damn. He's so pissed.
Doesn't it sound like there's a problem with the device itself? You can fix it, right? I mean, you can fix it, right? I mean, surely Judith can't be stuck like this forever.
She is.
Then don't even joke about that. There's no way that happened, right, Grammy?
Well, we're certainly not gonna get anywhere with you throwing a fit about it. Hand it over and I'll have it fixed in a jiffy.
After a brief assessment, Dominique took to skillfully repairing the compact with a few precision tools she had on her person. And in only a matter of moments, the issue was resolved. I thought she said pervert. Revert! There it is. And now you're naked. We did it! I'm normal again! Are you naked? Told you it all worked out. Told you it all worked out.
You've really got to start learning how to handle these things yourself, Judith. Anyway, I've optimized the compact for you. There shouldn't be any issues for a while. For a while.
Oh. Thanks, Gram.
Which leads me to ask, when was the last time you did any maintenance on the thing? Oh, there you go. I told you to always make sure it stays in working condition. You should be checking on it every day. Honestly, Judith, the compact's a tool, not a toy. You should be treating it with the respect it deserves. She's just old, and I still have to give her a butt whooping.
Ooh. Anything but that. Listen, I know I screwed up. I'll do better. Hard to believe the trigger for your information. Hard to believe the trigger for your information is just some little orbital device. I'm guessing it's the same one the first Grimcat used.
That's right. I inherited it myself over 50 years ago. For more than half a century, it's been our family's great honor to not only safeguard the secret of Grimcat, but to use its power for good. Never had someone so reckless about the job as this one, though. Damn!
Hey, I try to be careful. I try to be careful. I've just had a run of bad luck is all.
Well, I'll admit, the gung-ho attitude of yours is probably what led to you taking down so many evildoers. You got Chloe and I beat there, at least. But I imagine it's also what led to you attacking Mr. Arkwright in Tharbad. Isn't that right?
Oh. How did you know about that? Now that I think about it, Anya's did say something about her Genesis was reacting that night.
Bet she did.
Okay, that was never explained then. That compact of theirs. I have a feeling it's all connected somehow.
What?
Sounds like this thing came into play right around the Orbital Revolution too. Might be something to consider in the future.
Oh my god. That was just a wacko freaking superhero. You know?
There's more to it than that. Anyway, I really appreciate all your help today, Van.
You have my things as well. I'm sorry my granddaughter keeps causing you so much trouble. I certainly never plan on anyone else learning about our heirloom here, but I think the secret's safe in your hands. Yep. We caught her at a worst possible time. Wait to hear about it.
I mean, all I did was drive her around some, but I'm glad I could help. Don't worry about me spilling your secret. My lips are sealed.
That's what I like to hear. Well, I suppose I better be off. Keep an eye on this one for me, Spriggan.
Grammy!
What? Are you blushing?
Sheesh. I think she is blushing. Sheesh. Really starting to feel like one of the family.
Ooh. Well, it's not all that surprising.
You've really done a lot for us. Whether I'm Judith the actress or Grimcat the phantom thief, I'm grateful you're always there to lend me a hand. Wow, that actually sounded pretty sincere. Sure you didn't catch a cold or something?
Of course I didn't.
Look, I get that it's a little unusual coming from me, but I've never really had the chance to thank you for everything. Especially because you're giving me the perfect chance to fulfill my duty as Grimcat. Seriously, thank you. Well, you're welcome. I'm sure you still have plenty of adventures to come. We'll be right there to back you up when you need it.
Yeah, us moonlighting do-gooders gotta stick together, right? I'm excited to see what the future holds. I guess we'll have to get back. Oh, no. No way. I guess we'll have to get back. Wait, hold on. I guess we'll have to get... Grammy? I realize I forgot something. I can't just let you off the hook for your negligence after all. Always want to get beaten. I think a few wallops will set you on the right track. Don't you think? In fact, maybe I'll even call up Chloe to get a few hits in. Okay, oh! Rip, Judith. Come in some slack, Grammy. Hey, didn't you just say something about backing me up, man? This is family business.
Sorry, but you're on your own for this one. Here's hoping it's a valuable learning experience.
How can you leave me like this, you cold-hearted brute? Boom, 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 boom. Ah! And with that, Van left Judith to deal with Dominique's disciplining. She caught up with him eventually, albeit looking a little worse for wear. Watch! Oh my gosh, she got punches? Or bruises?
You know, it just hit me that we have a lot in common. Wait, don't take that the wrong way. I just mean it's uncanny that we both have these secret sides to ourselves. We're like confidants or something.
I think she likes him. Yep, it's another thing. I know it's another thing. It's like another Duvalie situation.
Oh, what a coincidence. Wait.
What's next?
Like, it may not be part of the whole Anya's and Elaine thing, but I think Judith and them are part of it too. It's just, like, not mainly, but they are, kind of. They're in the curious side of it. Fairy? I don't think so. But who knows? You never know. Fairy's too young, but I don't think so. But you never know, because Tito's a thing. Tito and Agat's a thing. You're way ages apart. Anyways, Alright. So next is Fairy. A warrior's rite of passage. Fairy got a task from the warriors of Kruga. Apparently, it's urgent enough to make her leave the Academy Festival. Whatever it is, it's got her looking all serious. Might be a good idea to check in on her. We're almost done! Van parted ways with his companion for a short while. He then called out to Fairy to ask about the mission she was about to set out for. Long story short, I'm concerned for you. Sure you can handle whatever job it is the Kruga are sending you on? Well, let me drink some water, by the way. Sorry to worry you so much, Van. I was actually waffling on whether or not to tell you, but I guess this kind of makes the choice for me. Here, this is my assignment. What? Don't think I recognize him. The target? His name is David, a bad actor known for being a criminal consultant. Oh? A hunting mission. Bounty mission. He helps crooks draft out schemes in exchange for Mira, leaving no trails in the process. No trails games? Sounds pretty similar to the Oathbreakers' shady practices. Yeah, I think this guy is way lower on the food chain than him, though. Is he? A few weeks ago, he fed information to the Kruga and made a request of them. The task was to subdue a twisted group of brokers from the west half of Zemuria who kidnapped and trafficked war orphans. Oh no. There's still slavery act is going on? I mean, there's still stuff that Wen Ritu is going on still. No self-respecting warrior could ignore info like that, assuming it was true anyway. I get your meaning. It was all just a ruse, huh? When Abi arrived with his men and scoped out the area, the targets were the complete opposite of what they expected. It was actually a group of NGO personnel providing support and shelter to war orphans. Around the same time, they learned that David's real goal was to make a business of training and sealing off child soldiers. Oh my goodness. So he wanted to manipulate your tribe into getting rid of an organization that was posing a threat to his enterprise. Gutsy move. Takes a real pair of brass ones to try and screw with the Kruga. Of all course. My people strictly prohibit the killing of unarmed civilians, even in combat zones. Abusing our pride as warriors and putting us against our vows is a deed worth of 1,000 deaths. Damn. They left the responsibility of sorting out the issue on my shoulders. Sorry now, huh? That's one way to spin it. Let me guess. Does it have something to do with you coming of age of your last birthday? Oh, you knew about that? We Kruger are treated as adults from 14 onward. I looked into some of your people's traditions while training under your brother. So I also know that all adult warriors have to go through a rite of passage. They do. That's probably what this mission is supposed to be. I guess it's finally time for me to grab the knife you held in my place way back when. Dorito. You really don't need to worry. Abi gave me all the intel I need on the target. I wouldn't want to keep you from enjoying the festival. A little too late for that. It doesn't have the same overtones as what happened with Arkwright. I mean with Arkwright, with Ada. With Ida. But I was the one who took the liberty of stepping in back then. So you can't say it's got nothing to do with me. Plus, as your boss at Arkwright Solutions and current guardian, I've got responsibility to your dad and Ida to look out for. So I'm taking it upon myself to see you through this, whether you like it or not. Wouldn't sit right with me otherwise.
Van. Okay then. Things will go smoother with your help anyway. Let's go, Van. I've got a duty as a warrior to fulfill.
Alright, let's go. Using the intel Hassan had provided to her, Fairy started gathering more thorough details about Daven. Through vast connections, they managed to determine the locations of his various base of operation around the capital. Eventually, the time came for them to chase him down. Shit. Why won't any of my flunkies pick up? Did the other base already get wiped out? It took almost no time at all for the lid to get blown off of our entire operation. Maybe the Kruger finally shifted into high gear? No. This can't be anything bigger than a recon squad. Fine by me. I could pick them off and then make a break for it before their main unit arrives. Hello. Dead end. Still, it should be far enough to give me some breathing room. Where is this at? Wrong. This is the end of the line.
Wrong. This is the end of the line. Daven, the criminal consultant. I knew you'd come here to lay low.
Oh, what the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Wait, those clothes. You're telling me my subordinates let our bases get obliterated by a little girl? But not just any girl.
That's right. I'm a Kruger warrior, and you're out of escape routes. Better make your peace.
Oh, hold your horses, little lady. I wasn't thinking straight. It was never my intention to soil your people's honor. I swear. So please. Oh shit. That. Already leave me be. KO. Yeah, I could have been bad if Fairy went by herself. Huh? Made it with time to spare. Nice one, Farida. Your read on this being a sniper nest was spot on. How do you get up there?
Thanks, Van. I owe you one.
This is a sweet mother of angels. Oh! Stop! Listen, little lady. I have a sick mother back home. So have a heart and let me go, will ya? I don't believe you. Just don't kill me. I'm begging you. That's a repetitive story.
The flames of judgment will cleanse the souls of the wicked. That is the law passed down through our tribe.
Oh shit.
Huh? I'm still alive? Ending your life here would be letting you off easy. Your criminal consultations have probably built up a seedy network spreading in every direction. I can't say I've truly fulfilled my duty as a warrior until it's all been burnt down to cinders. That makes you more valuable as fuel for the fire. If we throw you in the right place, your flames will smoke out the others crawling around in the dark.
No,
You aren't thinking of handing me into the CID, are you? Let's not be hasty. At least give me to the guild or the police. If I expose my connections, I'll be a dead man walking.
Nope.
By ratting out your friends and colleagues, you'll earn their spite and lose your place in the underworld forever. But that's a fate you brought on yourself. You and the countless evils you've committed. There's no getting away. Your only hope is to pray. Pray to the flames and Arusha for forgiveness. Oh. It's over, buddy. Phew. That's a wrap. Hey, Rene. Afterward, Rene contacted Second Lieutenant Kayla and turned David over to the CID. Okay. Oh. Not once did I think anyone would make such a clean sweep of bringing this criminal consultant to justice. You may be young for a Kruger, but actually, why don't I say you did an amazing job and leave it at that? Just following orders is all. Can we count on you to handle the rest? You certainly can. We'll milk his connections for every last drop of intel they're worth. It's all over. I never should have gotten mixed up with the Kruger. Even if I didn't catch you, someone else would have sooner or later. Own up to your sins in a tone like you mean it, and the warriors of Kruger might turn a blind eye to you. I know that stuff about your Umi being sick was probably a lie. But take good care of her, okay? Once you make amends and return home, I mean. Huh? You saw through that story about my mother? Then why bother showing me any mercy at all? Oh wait, so it's not true, see? Doesn't make any damn sense. Always full of surprises, ain't ya? You pull that off with flying colors. That'll teach me to doubt your abilities. I'm glad you found a path that worked for you. One where being a warrior isn't just about raining judgment down. It wouldn't have happened without your help gathering intel. Ever since I was little, I was taught that being a warrior meant purging evil where it stood. And I never questioned that. But then, last year, after everything that happened with Ida and me coming to Archive Solutions, I overcame a lot of difficult challenges. I had to face up to the possibility of another me who never had that. And I wondered if I was betraying my duty. But the more I thought it over, the more I realized that there's more than just one answer. And I wanted to prove it somehow. Oh, Fairy. This rite of passage gave me a chance to show that I was able to find my own answer. I don't know what Abby and Kasim will think about it once they hear the details, though. Hey, when it comes down to it, you're still stuck to your tribe's code, right? Anyone can give you a hard time over that. One thing's for sure, though. You've come a long way since you first started working for me. Good job, Farida. I mean it. Van! All the time I spent with you and the rest of the team really paid off. I can't thank you enough for that. By the way, I hate to put you out even further, but can I make one more selfish request? What? Depends. What's on your mind? What? What? Whenever a warrior completes their rite of passage, just go through what we call the adornment ceremony. What is this? Traditionally, a trusted family member or friend is supposed to help put it on. What is that? I was originally going to ask Ida, but, you know. I've heard about this. It's a sacred, once-in-a-lifetime ritual. I'm not even a Jaeger. I'm not even a Jaeger, let alone a warrior. You sure it's okay for me to take part? Sure, I'm sure, Van. I'd really like it if you could see me off on my journey into adulthood. Aww. Well, can't say no to that. It's a big responsibility, but I'll try to do it justice. Rita Alfayed, thou child of flames, may thee walk with pride upon thy path till thy embers burn their last. On the honor of my people, Arusha's chosen, do I make this vow. Oh my goodness! Oh. It's a little tickly. How do I look? You look awesome. Like you were born to wear it. Will she be wearing it? Like, I'm gonna keep it in my pocket and then we never see it again. I think she will. I mean, with Emma, she had her glasses the whole time until that bonding quest. Bonding event. She finally took them off because Rita was like, you look good without your glasses. Like, I mean, you look nice with your glasses too, but I think you look amazing without them on too. And so she finally took them off. And hasn't worn them since that time. Like you were born to wear it. Like you were born to wear it. Gotta admit though, I'm a little scared your dad's gonna wanna war with me when he finds out I helped you come of age. Huh? Why would I care? No reason. That's a topic for when you're further down the road. Wait, why? What does that mean? Oh no! I was wrong! If you say so. I already know I have a lot of ground to cover. So in the meantime, I'm gonna learn what I can by sticking with you. I promise to give it all I've got for everyone who's helped me to grow as a person. Of course. We're glad to have you, Farida. Van and Fairy shared in pleasant conversation for a while longer before heading back to join up with the rest of their friends. That was a good one. Receive Farida's hair ornament. Oh my god, we're gonna put it on her!
I still have a lot to figure out, but right now, I'm proud of where I am. And until I've decided what path to follow, I'm gonna stay right by your side, Van. I want to learn as much as I can from you.
Okay. Farida's connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. Connection stage up. Connection bonus, connect bonus, SCOM chain enhancement, SCOM chain effect plus 10%. We still got some time.
Oh, what a coincidence.
I want to put that on Farida. 5 bonds max. Max out 5 bonds connection stages. Oh yeah, I already did this. Reward spirit droplet times 3. Amount 2. 1 increases base stats are defense plus 1. An ancient potion that increases spirit. Okay. I want to put on her. I bet you it's like a custom thing. Only Fairy can wear this. Azurite orb. Oh, it's a costume for sure. What the hell is this? What the hell is that supposed to do?
It's the same shit. Okay. For his hair ornament. Oh, let's go. She's gonna have it on.
Please, have a look around.
All right, next
Planner launched.
is Elaine. Here we go. Elaine's urgent affair. Seems Elaine's stepping away from the festival to handle a job for the guild. Sounds like it'll be a tricky one. Wonder why she was acting all weird about it though. Maybe I'll see if there's anything I can do to help her out. Alright, here we go. Van parted ways with his companion for a short while. He then met up with Elaine, and the two went to speak with a prospective client. Or prospective, whatever. Blah. F English. Apologize for the delay. I'm with the Bracer Guild. Oh yes, we've been expecting you. Ah, aren't you that famous A-Rank Bracer? Thank you so much for accepting our request on such short notice. Oh, you brought Van along as well? Roderick? Oh, Roderick! Fancy seeing you again. For the record, I'm mostly just along for the ride. You know him? Isn't that the guy that had his family killed in the hotel, but some thief saved him during all that? You know him? Yeah, I met him while doing a Force PG a while back. I think it is. You still keeping in touch with old Bruno? Yep, it is. Yes, I consulted him about all this, in fact. Anyway, I feel much better knowing that you're on the case. Let's get down to business, shall we? So, you suspect the stalker will crash your wedding today and attack the bride? Do I have that right? Oh, is it? Oh! You do, yes. Honestly, we're at a loss at what to do. And it all began when Dorothea was kind enough to care for a man who was passed out along the side of the road. She was already engaged at that point, but that didn't stop the man from obsessing over her after the fact. She reached out to the police and the guild several times, but they couldn't do much, as he was careful to remain within the confines of the law. Then, once the wedding date was set, she received an unusual package. Inside was a clandestine photo of her and the groom. The faces were cut out, and a message was written in blood. Love never dies. Well, that's creepy. The wedding date was listed as well, even though it had only just been decided on. That's weird. Maybe somebody close then. How despicable. Only the vilest of fiends would seek to ruin such an important day in a young couple's life. It's a textbook example of a threat letter. Should be enough cause for the guild to take action. Problem is, if we're following the Bracer Code, I'm afraid I have no choice but to ask that you delay your wedding. Damn. What if it's a sports PG? Watch. When danger is imminent, we have to put the safety of the citizens above all else. I hope you understand. I was afraid of that. I'm so sorry, Dorothea. No, don't be. It's for the best. We can't risk putting our friends and family in harm's way. Here's a theory I have. Because they said that the date was set on the blood of the wedding. You know, the day of the wedding was written on the blood. Was written with blood. Even though they just decided very early. Like, they decided just now on this date. So, it had to be someone that was there when it was decided. You know? Someone close. It could be one of the family members or, you know, friends that were there at that moment. Or one of them. So that tells me, my guess is the wife. I mean, the bride. The bride. We'll see. I might be wrong. Probably overreach, but we'll see.
No, don't be. It's for the best. We can't risk putting our friends and family in harm's way. I just wish we could have celebrated this with them. Everyone was able to take time out of their busy schedules for this.
Alright, I think this request can qualify as a Force PG now. Oh? Yeah, because that means it won't cancel nothing. Archive Solutions be working with the guild on this one. No need to move the wedding date, because I've got an idea.
You do?
Oh? I was right about this part.
How would... No. I'll pay any price you ask, as long as it means we can have our wedding as planned.
To pull this off, I'm gonna need the assistance of our very own Beauty's Blade.
Say no more. I'll do whatever I can to help.
After that, they enlisted the aid of the cathedral staff and swiftly put Van's plan into place. And so the wedding began on schedule. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today before the goddess Adios to join Roderick and Dorothea in the bonds of holy matrimony. Yeah, the second wedding I've seen in the whole series. Actually, 3. 2 side weddings and the main wedding. Anyways. Do you, Roderick, take this woman, Dorothea, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, to love and to cherish, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Good for you, Roderick. And do you, Dorothea, take this man, Roderick, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, to love, to cherish, for as long as you both shall live? Uh-oh.
I knew it!
Oh,
Stop!
oh, it was him. Who do you think you are? You have no right to be barging in on this sacred union. They haven't even said the whole... This guy's stupid. This guy didn't, like... Is there anyone here that disapproves their, you know, their marriage? Speak now. Blah, blah, blah.
I object!
Bro, you came too soon. Who do you think you are? You have no right to be barging in on this sacred union. You must be that low-life bastard they told me about.
Why, Dorothea? Why would you marry the likes of him?
The stalker.
I'm the one you love. That's why you saved me back then, right?
Get a grip, man. That's just some fantasy you dreamed up on your own.
I will never give up the woman I love. And especially not to someone who'd only burden her with a one-sided obsession. What? What the hell did you just say to me? Who do you think you are, you piece of shit?
Oh, crap.
Get lost. You have nothing to do with this. Dorothea, my beloved, it's time to go. To the goddess side, where our love will never die.
Okay, never mind. This guy is okay, I was wrong. Good, good. The other way would have sucked.
To the goddess side, where our love will never die.
It was us. Or Elaine?
Huh? Oh, it was Elaine in the thing! I must say, I find your unrequited love rather shallow. You couldn't even tell that your beloved was an imposter. Kate. Oh! Oh, she looks so beautiful in the dress, in the wedding dress. What? You're... That's the earring bracer! Beauty's blade? Why is she here? To stop this idiot. But why? Where's my Dorothea? Right behind you. No! Oh, Roderick. Oh, Dorothea. Everything's going to be alright now. So, what y'all think of our mid-wedding halftime show? A little unprecedented, I know. A little unprecedented, I know. But hey, there's a first for everything. Our special guest, Elaine Arclair, gave a performance for the ages, all to test the love of our leading lady and man. Let's give our groom a big round of applause for bravely fending off his girl's would-be captor. Holy cannoli! I had no idea they switched out the bride! Okay, that was a little too realistic for my taste, but man, what a show! It was real. That darn Springer really knows how to throw everyone for a loop. I sincerely apologize for causing such a ruckus. We will get the ceremony back underway in just a moment. Let me offer my congratulations to the soon-to-be happy newlyweds. So beautiful in a dress, in a wedding dress. Afterwards, they quietly turned the stalker over to the police. The wedding went on from there without any further disruptions. You lost more than you love, buddy. Yay! No. Bride, Dorothea. Elaine, Van. Thank you so much for saving our wedding. You're welcome. Well, that was a neat and tidy ending. I'm glad we were able to help them. Uh-oh. Can't believe I was able to pull one over on the crowd with that halftime show bit. That was one hell of a gamble. I guess because if it was real, they would have been scared. If they knew it was real, they would be all panicking. If Roderick hadn't done that whole spiel from the heart, I doubt anyone would have bought it. Hey, I got a question for you. The wedding dress? Why the special interest in this request? Something about this job must have caught your eye. Don't think you'd wanted to leave in the middle of the festival otherwise. I suppose that's true. Well, to answer your question, the subject of marriage just so happened to be on my mind lately. Ooh! Give me one sec. BRB, okay? BRB real quick.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh my god. Alright. Let's... Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec again real quick. Alright, wait, what? I'm back again. Oh, man, a lot of shit's going through my mind right now. Anyways, here we go. I suppose that's true. Well, to answer your question, the subject of marriage just so happened to be on my mind lately. Really? Seeing as how my family, or rather my relatives, have been trying to get me to tie the wedding knot. I've received a few proposals already. Wow. I know the Quincy company had been hard at work rebuilding the business. This is the first time I'm hearing of this. As you may well know, our family has a long lineage, and many of my relatives are the old-fashioned sort. Pray tell. They say it's all to support the Claire family. I suppose it sounds noble when put like that. In all likelihood, they're simply desperate to find their footing. Things have been rather chaotic following my father's incarceration. In a way, I almost pity them, and to be honest, that's why I've entertained the notion. So she's interested in waiting, huh? Well, I don't think you should. I know you're just trying to bear the burden for everyone like usual, but that ain't your responsibility, alright? Your dad's the one who committed a crime, not you. It isn't your job to mop up his mess. You can't fix everything. If you say you can, that's arrogance talking. Plain and simple. True. But, you know, that might just be the most hypocritical thing you ever said. I'm just speaking from experience, that's all. From one burden-bearing person to another. Don't forget why you chose the path that you're on. You didn't choose it for your family's sake. And you sure as hell didn't choose it for mine either. You're right. No, in fact, you're exactly right. Oh, don't worry about those marriage proposals. I turned them all down. Ooh. Who said I was worried? By the way, you might not want to put this off for too much longer. We're both getting up there in age. Excuse me? I'll have you know I'm only 24. Oh. Okay, here I go. Wait, okay, here I go. Who's gonna get it? Another one of these. Oh, they ever did this for... Oh! Ela's getting married! No way! Wow, Elaine caught it! Oh, shoot. Congrats! I wonder if this is my reward for all the hard work I put in lately. Is there someone I know could and should learn from my example? She's blushing. Oof, hit me where it hurts. Why don't you? Fine, I'll try and take a few pointers. After that, Van and Lane left the cathedral behind. That's too salty for you. And it's already nasty. A little bit-ish. After that, Van and Lane left the cathedral behind. And after tying up all the loose ends of the stalker case, they met back up with the rest of their friends.
Back when we were students, I always thought this day might come for us. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just lost in thought. We're both still walking our own paths, so let's focus on that for now. I'll be happy to help you along in whatever little ways I can.
Why she only has freaking 3 stars? I could have sworn I kept one of her things, right? Because it's freaking Elaine. Well, whatever. I
coincidence.
guess the minigame would have
Please,
gotten
have a
it
look around.
max, but whatever. Alright, next is Anya's.
Planner launched.
Last but not least, the best one, Anya's. I'm curious what Anya's is going to be about. A special place. Anya's invited me to Trion Tower, where it sounds like she'll be meeting up with Professor Hamilton. I should probably head over when I have the time. Use connection points to spend time together? Begin. Van parted ways with his companion for a short while. He then headed to Trion Tower to meet up with Anya's. I thought it was a little late. Van, Anya's, a pleasure to see you again. Good day, Professor Hamilton. Yeah, it's been what, 2.5 weeks ago? 2.5 weeks now? I apologize for calling you over, with the school festival keeping you occupied. But I felt it was important that I return this to you, Agnes. What? That? What is that? Let me see. Okay, never mind. So without further ado, here you are. Oh, shoot. This is a side thing, by the way. Thank you, Professor. You've pretty much done all the probing you can so far on why the Genesis stopped working, right? Any developments we should know about? No, sadly. Not even after using my connections at the Institute to run it through every instrument at our disposal. I failed to glean any new facts, let alone the root cause behind the inexplicable phenomenon we've observed so far. Nevertheless, I'm of a mind to continue the investigation. Sorry to put you through so much trouble, but we'd really appreciate if you could. There are still so many things that we have yet to understand. But we need to do so in order to prepare for what lies ahead. What? I guess so. I can see much of your forbears in you. Clearly. Oh my god! Clearly, Professor Epstein's spirit lives on, as does Lilia's. Lilia. That's Anya's grandma, right? Yes, but I never got the chance to meet her myself. Damn. According to my great-grandfather's diaries, she used to go to and from the laboratory all the time. Indeed. I believe Lilia was around 10 years old back then. What? I'm sorry? She was strong of heart, smart as a whip, and compassionate to boot. Oftentimes, she would make tea for her father and us disciples. Wait, I'm so confused. On occasion, her spontaneous comments would even lead to breakthroughs in our research. The girl certainly did wonders for our motivation. Sounds a lot like how Hume's is for us. You may be right there. Thank you for sharing, Professor. There's a joy to hear. My grandmother had already passed when I was born, you see, so I never knew her all that well. Though my mother told me she was kind and dauntless woman who raised her single-handedly. Damn. I see. That description fits Lilia to a T. All in all, however, neither I nor the other disciples can tell you very much about her. That's due in particular to the way she vanished right after the professor's death, leaving only a note behind. Really? She just disappeared? For real? I've heard a bit about this. Half of my grandmother's life is completely unaccounted for, so she might be alive. At the time, the guild was still in its infancy when they failed to find her
the search was called off. So imagine my shock when I first met you, her granddaughter in Basso. Her granddaughter in Basso, or Basil. In any case, you already know Catra is like family to me. So don't ever feel as though you have to be a stranger, dear. That goes for you as well, then. Even if it has nothing to do with the Genesis, you're welcome to reach out in times of need. What a great lady. Appreciate it. Might even happen sooner than we think. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help you too, Professor. Also, we'd love to have you at this year's school festival, if you'd be willing. It's shaping up to be a spectacular event, thanks in part to Catra's contribution. Ah yes, Esmeralda has been telling me all about it. I'll try my best to make time for a visit.
Well, we picked up the Genesis. Ready to head back to the academy? This is side thing, by the way. The Genesis thing was always the main thing of the story. But here is a side thing that we're getting it back. I wonder how it'll be like, okay, so we didn't do this at all. We just don't have it. Or the professor comes during the story like, here, I forgot to give you this. All right, bye. But now that we did it, she won't give it to us anymore. Well, we picked up the Genesis. Ready to head back to the academy? Or maybe she'd been having it the whole time and she just... We just gave it to her just now and she couldn't do shit. That's what it was.
About that,
What?
it's not as if we're in any hurry. Do you suppose we could stick around for just a while longer?
A date?
To tell you the truth, I'd actually been wanting to come here with you at some point.
Aww. Oh yeah? Now that you bring it up, I guess it's the first time we've been up here together. It was pretty packed back at the festival anyway, so I could use some time away from the crowds. No harm in hanging back and taking a look around. No harm in hanging back and taking a look around.
Great. Thanks, Van.
And so, Van and Agnes enjoyed a leisurely stroll along the observation deck. They then decided to take in the city sights from one of the telescopes.
Let's see. If I turn it over in this direction...
Is that water? Oh, look at that.
Uh-huh. Old town spotted. Appointed right at the office in Montmartre.
Wow. Seriously? You got size for Selge around, and that's the first place you pick? Why not? That's pretty cool.
Well, it's important to me. I always look there whenever I do this.
Aww.
Even on my days off from work, I worry about whether you're eating at a balanced diet or not.
Aww. What are you, my nosy sister-in-law? Good luck keeping a food diary on me from way up here.
Let's look over there next.
What? Everywhere?
The Marche. The Central Marche is as lively as ever today. No matter how much they modernize the rest of the city, the slice of it never seems to change.
You a long-time customer or something? Thought your house was over in the 10th district.
Well, really, my mother would only take me shopping there every so often when I was little. But there were other occasions, such as birthdays, holidays, or there were times when my father made space in his busy schedule to come home early. the two of us would poke our heads into one stall after another, deliberating over what to eat. We used to have so much fun back then.
Worms are hard to think about it.
There's Dirk Memorial Park. There's Dirk Memorial Park. I see Yums riding her bicycle.
Okay, anyways.
My father used to drive me there as a child so we could take Alphonse for a walk.
Your dog? Oh, your pet dog? I met him at the end of last year when I dropped you off that one time, right? I want to see that dog. The second I petted the guy, he started clinging and roughhousing like no tomorrow. Almost thought I'd never shake myself free. That means you're a good person, Van.
He's usually so quiet around anyone outside our family too. I guess he took a special liking to you
Because you like him.
You're free to stop by and keep him company if you like.
What, and just stroll right into the president's house? I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Aww. And there's Artemis Academy, over in the Arbor District.
The festival's is busy on the first day. You're gonna be swamped all the way to the last.
Oh, I'll make it through somehow.
Agnes? What's up?
Don't laugh, but I was just thinking, wow, I'm actually a student here. Even now, it still hits me. I suppose it's because this is where my mother and father first met.
Aww. Huh. That's news to me.
The story goes that my grandmother was working the student store at the time. Being a single parent, she got permission to bring her daughter, Sophie, my mother, to work with her.
Where's your mother?
My father had only just enrolled at the academy when they first got acquainted. From there, he wound up becoming a family friend of sorts.
Almost sounds like it was fated to be. I'm guessing there was a bit of an age gap there, huh?
Yes, 8 years to be exact.
Damn! Another freaking...
It wasn't long after they met that they became almost like siblings. But as they grew up alongside one another, they shared feelings slowly blossomed into love.
Like Estelle and Joshua.
Then one day, they came into the observation deck, where my father finally proposed to her.
Wow. That's so. Almost poetic considering that your great-granddad was the one who designed this tower to begin with.
True.
There you go. Yeah. I guess that must make it pretty special to you.
Yes, in a way. It symbolizes the bond between the two sides of my family, the Claudels and the Gramharts.
Oh, so both of her last names are real.
Shortly after I came along, my father's political career took off. He became busy, while I began feeling lonely. So my parents made an effort to clear out their schedules and bring me to Cheon Tower.
Oh, there's your mom!
My mother talked about all sorts of things while we were here. She told me about life with my grandmother, about the way she met my father.
She's wearing the same hat. Good, that's cool.
Anyways, my mother talked about all sorts of things while we were here. So she told me about life with my grandmother, about the way she met my father,
What's wrong with your dad now then?
About how the three of them would often visit the tower. About the irreplaceable moments she and my father created together. About the guilt he felt over missing my birth due to his military duties. About how overjoyed he was when he first held me in his arms. About how elated she was when he finally proposed. And all the while, my father would have a faint, uncharacteristic blush on his face. Admittedly, a lot of things she said were too difficult for me to understand at that age. But I always loved seeing her smile spread from cheek to cheek over every new tale she recounted about my father and grandmother. It's not quite the same as my great-grandfather's diaries, but hearing those stories about my family meant so much to me. Aww. It gave me hopes that someday I'd meet my own special someone and get a chance to share this place with them too.
Agnes.
Over dramatic, I know. No need to take it too seriously.
Nah, it's a nice sentiment. I'm almost jealous. This tower basically ties your family together. Even the grandmother you never met in person.
My thoughts exactly. Regardless of circumstances, my mother and father crossed paths, fell in love, and had me. This place is always here as a reminder to put my faith in the bonds that connect us as a family. That's the thing I truly love about it. But ever since I started helping you with your Spriggan work, it's taken on another meaning. You, me, and the others have been all over Edith, solving Force PG after Force PG.
All over some parts of it.
And now, looking over the city from here fills me with pride over everything we've accomplished.
How about over Calvard?
I think about the many times my family took in this same view, and I'm striving to protect it with my own two hands. I'm just so glad I joined Arkwright Solutions.
Aw.
That's why I want to give you credit where it's due. And not just when it comes to gathering all Genesis. Thank you, Van, for everything.
Aw.
It's because you helped me grow as a person that I'm able to feel this way, and that's worth the world to me.
Come on now. Haven't we been over this? Any growth you've made is your own doing. You're the one who leaped into my line of business and took whatever you could from the experience. You were tenacious like nothing else, sticking to your guns until you got what you were after. Honestly, I never could have imagined how far you'd go. When I up and vanished last year, you came after me without a moment's hesitation. And as if that wasn't enough, you rose up against a being capable of rocking this world to its core, and gave him a piece of your mind. Aw.
We were talking to Van, not you.
What?
We don't care about you in the slightest.
Oh, that demon thing.
So get out of our sight and return Van to us at once.
That could be voiced. That was voiced. Oh. I don't think it's a stretch to say that, if nothing else. Your strength has pulled me through my fair share of scrapes.
So much so that I went from nearly giving up on myself to holding on no matter what. Point is, you're dead wrong if you think your gratitude is a one-way street. Van, give him a hug. Like I said before, me taking your request to find the Genesis came with some special conditions. So I'm counting on you to hold up your end of the bargain as my assistant. Yes, sir. Happy to be of service as always, Van. No more than that. After that, Van and Agnes decided to leave the tower behind and head back to see the rest of their friends.
That's true beauty, guys.
Oh. The pounding of love. I wonder if he realized what I was hiring. I wonder if he realized what I was hinting at. Oh my god! Van's 25 now. So I know we're a bit far apart. So you want him to be like your mom and dad? You know what? I respect it. I respect your tradition, Agnes. Following what your mom and dad did, you want to do the same. Van's 25 now, so I know we're a bit far apart. Well, my parents had the same 8-year gap between them that we do. Yep. Of course, I still have a long way to go before I can measure up to him. It's only a matter of time, though. I'm sure of it. Oh! Agnes? You coming or what? You coming or what? Be right there. Oh my god! You get him, Agnes!
I want to make the most of everything you and the others have taught me. So I'm going to keep working hard. And while I do that, I hope I can stay by your side. I know I'm still inexperienced, but I'm looking forward to whatever comes next.
Anya's connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. Connect bonus. SEOM support enhancement. SEOM support effect plus 10%.
Oh, what a coincidence.
In the real world, that'd be horrible.
Have a look around.
But in this Charles world, anything goes. Just don't be an asshole about
Oh,
it.
what a coincidence.
Anyways, let's see.
Please, have
That's
a look
it.
around.
That's it. So now, it's story time. We still got some time. All right.
The Aramis Academy Festival.
This is how long is this performing thing is going. I was told that there was something to do in the marketing garden, but I feel like you could do that anytime.
Hey, I've been waiting for you.
So it's whatever, you know?
Come back anytime.
This song. Go still for it. The fourth and final game for the fourth saga. I mean, third saga. Third. Oh my god, this song go hard.
Alright. So, yeah, we're in the middle of the story. That sounds too cool.
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set up some
Alright, so we're done talking to everybody.
food stalls in the courtyard, as well.
4 SPGs are done.
And one basketball game.
So yeah, let's do a new save file.
To any daring challengers out there, we've got prizes that are up for grabs.
And yeah.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Let's see where this all goes. That'd be crazy just ends. Okay, we're done. But I don't think so. Like I said, this ain't Tokyo Xanadu.
Vince, please.
Planner launched.
Alright, so yeah, goodbye to these. I guess it was the right choice. We kept mainly the team. I wanted to keep Shizuna, but whatever. The girls and, you know, yeah. Okay. And you know what? Fairy was the one we had to keep no matter what because she gives us a freaking item.
Planner launched.
Meet up with everyone. Meet up with everyone? Yes. There we go. Choosing to meet up with everyone. Choosing to meet up with the other. Okay. Choose to meet up with the other party members will end free time and advance the main story. As a result, quest, connection events, and other sub-events will disappear. Meet up with everyone. Let's go. Van, having finished making his rounds, met up with the rest of the group. While chatting over their delicious festival lunch, Ren and Kincaid showed up, followed shortly by Pale, who had come to pick up Yume. I thought you were saying to watch! From there, they decided to browse the festival booths a little longer. Maybe they're there to hang out with her. They also decided to make a quick stop to the cathedral in the Parishere. Wait, she's still with us. Yay! The hours flew by as they enjoyed their time together. And before they knew it, the clock had struck 4, which meant it was time for the festival's main event. It was a performance that was put on by students and guests alike, with the help of Fairy, Aaron, and Judith, and even a little supervision from Van. And then it was time for the curtain to rise. Is it a play or is it a freaking band? Or, you know, music band? Or something. Well, it's gonna be one of those two. If it's a play, we're back in the Chosen Sky. And if it's a freaking band, go Steel. Alright, we'll see. And then it was time for the curtain to rise. I can't think of anything else this crazy event. Main event. A talent show? I think it's a play. It's a play. Agnes! Wait, what's she wearing? What's she wearing?
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for your patience. It's time for the main event. We would now like to present a special performance put together by this year's Student Council.
Yay! What's the performance? Look, she's on us there.
This year's show is going to be a little different from usual. Rather than having it run entirely by the students, the teachers and other friends of the school have also graciously lent their support. When thinking about the best way to embody this year's theme, we wanted to come up with an answer that would be fun for everyone.
Farrah's not wearing her thing.
And our answer was this hour-and-a-half show, a production that's all-inclusive of both Calvard and its neighbors, and of both tradition and innovation.
Yay. Alright, what is it?
It's called A new season together.
Is that play?
I sincerely hope that our student body, as well as our guests, enjoy it to their heart's content.
A choir? It's a play. There you go, Chosen Sky. Oh no, it's a... Oh, it's a musical play. Oh, let's go. Musical performance. No, it's a dance. It's just musical performance. Okay, never mind. Oh, this is new. Straight up new. I thought it was a play at first. Oh my gosh, woohoo! Oh my Calvard! Big Mishy with Mishy! You're so excited. You're so excited. Where's Maximin then? Take off your helmet, girl! Gramhart, what you up to, butt man? Oh, now what? It is a musical thing. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, he can break dance? Swin, what the fuck? Swin is swinging it. Oh my god, this is new.
Ah, so that's what they meant by quick change. They've really stepped up their game since last month. Too bad I won't get to see the ending. Oh well. I'm sure I can get someone to show me a recording later.
Ben? He left. Why? Ben? Where are you going? What the hell, Van? What happened? April 12th, 4:23 p.m. Van is up to something. What are you doing, Van? Oh, I want to see more of it. That's sad. Oh, Trion Tower. What's going on at Trion Tower, Van? Meet me in front of Trion Tower today at 4:30 p.m. C. C! Oh my god, we're finally gonna meet this mother fudger! Oh man, I just got the chills, guys. Oh no, we're about to meet C. Okay, it's not Crow. It's not Rufus, they said. Who the fudge is C?
Well, I wouldn't want to keep him waiting.
It's a him, of course.
Good thing I held off on giving this back to Agnes.
That is from the freaking what? Okay, now, you know what? I think Hamilton. Did she have it the whole time? We had it the whole time. We just went to Hamilton and showed it to her and see if she could fix it. Oh no! She had it because she's like, here's something I'm giving you back. Huh.
All right, Mare Bear, rise and shine.
What? Yo, what the fudge is happening? Whoa. We're not in the thing.
I can see her app running in the background, but I guess she can't actually manifest in this dimension.
What? What the hell's going on? Van, what are you doing? I thought your shit's over.
Might have to try something else.
Yeah, I was worried about the seed thing the whole time. I guess Van just wanted to meet this person by himself.
I'm surprised you didn't stay until the end of the show.
Oh, I think I know that voice. Oh, there we go. Who are you? Okay, baby girl. We'll go outside in a bit, okay? Alright, who are you?
They didn't really need me there. I was more or less a supervisor in name only.
I know who it is. You're Judah's best friend. And also the winner of Wolves Requiem. And also played for Dirk. What is it? Gina Dirk. Miss Finley.
If anything, I should be the one who's surprised. Unlike me, you actually helped with the performance.
Are you?
Also, unlike me, you didn't just step out in the middle of the show. You weren't even there from the start.
Are you C? It's obviously her.
I wasn't, no.
Yep.
I'm afraid that stage was just a little too full of life.
What? Who are you?
For someone as hollow and empty as me. A person with no sense of self.
Nina!
Well, like I told you before, that's exactly why no one else can play your roles like you do.
Then?
Been a while. Nina Fenley. Actually, maybe I should be saying, nice to finally meet you.
What?
You aren't just a rising star in the movie biz with oodles of talent to spare. There's more to you than meets the eye.
Is this C?
Oh, dear. You're laying on the compliments quite thick. My face must be beet red right about now. Yes, I have another role apart from Nina the actress. I'm guessing you've already sussed out what it is.
Why are you saying that word? Well, I think sus is actual word, but the word itself, sus, no. It's a stupid word from Among Us.
Only got a rough idea, actually.
What is it, Van?
At first, I had you pegged as the third C. The person who's been sending us all those ominous warning messages.
So it's her!
I sifted through just about every possible candidate for that in my mind. Thought maybe the first or second C were cooking up a new plot. I even considered if Professor Epstein was our new C.
What? Wait, Van! So Professor Epstein is still alive?
Because his first name is Claude, yes. That's a bit of a stretch, don't you think?
Or he's just saying that. But isn't that a hint that he's still alive?
Although, when you consider the immortals from the Empire and the true identity of the Garden Master...
Who's the Garden Master? Oh no, not the Garden Master. I thought she meant Grandmaster.
I suppose it isn't completely improbable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but even I'll admit the theory's a bit out there. You being C, on the other hand, seemed plausible, but I ruled you out in the end. Just couldn't find anything concrete.
Man, you're too smart.
Plus, you don't give off that smell. Wait, sorry. Not that kind of smell.
Yeah, correct that, please. Kingdom Hearts never did that.
Don't worry. I know what you meant. Anyway, you were right to rule me out because I'm not C.
Wait, what? Then who's C then? Who is C? I want to see who's C.
Although, if I had been, that would have been problematic. Considering we've been ordered to hunt him down.
Who are you? Ordered to hunt him down. Wait.
How the hell'd they get in here? You people defy all logic.
She's part of the church! Okay.
No, I take it back. They're here because of your power, right?
okay. We're going right now, okay?
Oh my god, this little baby is just like going crazy.
It's okay, we're going right now.
Anyways.
Correct.
Alright, let's see. I think she's like, I'm getting too excited.
Sorry, baby girl. We'll go outside right now, okay? We'll go outside right now. Just wait, okay?
We used his invitation to you as an opportunity to tread into his territory, so that we may find and execute him.
Who is C? Yup. Yeah, this is the main story. So it's a him.
He who hides behind a coat, as well as the name of C, and who dons the role of the Crimson Beast, must be eliminated.
If you're talking about that fish, with the fishing quest with the fishermen, we already did that one. We did that one way back. But I feel like Mario Garton's I ain't seen no option in Mario Garton. But I feel like we'll be able to do it because what I was told. I was told that Mario Garton is gonna be a thing like River after this story. So like, oh, okay. So I'm assuming everything's there. So it's whatever. You know? I just don't know if exploration will be a thing. That's gonna be weird though. It's just a game menu. Select your party, whatever, store, whatever, this and that, and then go right to Mario Garden. I think there'll be exploration, and I feel like everywhere in Eden will be explorable, and that'll be the thing. And then Mario Garden. The only thing you could do when it comes to fighting is Mario Garden. Oh yeah, I did that one already. Van catched it. They were talking about that. It was one of the Yerk's people couldn't catch this fish because we needed the legendary rod. Yeah. But, oh my god, who the fudge is C? Let me guess, a character we don't know? Alright, let's go. So, Nina is part of the church as well. I wonder if Leon and Celeste knows about this. Oh, you know what? She might be part of the Papal Church. Because those guys, oh, they look like Escariots, whatever. So, who the fudge are you, Nina? She says she is hollow. She feels hollow and empty. So why is she talking like that?
Didn't realize you had it all figured out.
So that person is real.
And here I thought Shizuna's master was the one with the omniscient eye.
What? What are y'all talking about? I mean, I know Shizuna's thing, but
no. My special eyes are quite different from his.
so your eyes are special. Is she really Sheena? You know what I think she is? I feel like she might be Adios. I don't know, we'll see. Whoa, my good!
Now, kindly withdraw, Arkwright. We will handle things from here.
Byakugan! Nah. Nah. At least she could do that whenever. No, I want to see who the heck C is. I want to see this first. I want to see this through the end.
If you leave now, you might even make it in time for the last half of the show.
Sorry, but I'm staying right where I am.
Of course. We're gonna fight Nina.
Oh, are you now? Our target is nothing but a bestial affront to the goddess. Strictly speaking, you no longer have any connection to him.
Where is he?
I know you're well aware of this fact, and yet you resist. Why?
Because I don't take orders. I am a Spriggan, don't you know already? I'm not no goody two-shoe.
Simple, really.
Oh. Meet me in front of Triumph Tower today at 4:30 p.m. See, I was requested to come over here, so I came over here. No exceptions.
From my point of view, this is a 4SPG, and I already accepted it.
Okay. Wow. It's okay, baby girl. We're going now, okay?
You might have went about it in a roundabout way, but the fact is, he saved our hides more than a few times.
Oh my god, guys, let me go take her out real quick, alright? Let me go take her out real quick. Let me go take her out. I think she wants to go outside for a bit. Alright guys, I'm back. I hope I don't have too long for this because I'm gonna end it right after this scene. Alright? Is there voices? I forgot. Yeah, there is. Okay, anyways. Be on guard for the 7 Genesis. Be on guard for 7 Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. See. That was before. If you desire the truth and wish to bring an end to the oncoming tragedy, investigate Artemis. See.
So I've got a reasonable request on my hands, and I've accrued a debt. No self-respecting Spriggan would walk away without paying him back. I get that they're a thorn in your side, but if you want to get to the hunting grounds, you'll have to do it over my dead body.
Then why? We're picking a fight with her. Like, guy's too powerful, or we're just gonna go after him.
Well, if that's how you want to play it, then I suppose we have no choice but to pull back.
Oh, shit, really? I forget what's his name?
You guys are unpredictable as ever. By the way, I got a letter from Master the other day, and it reminded me of something.
What?
Arteria's elusive captain and wildcard, who took up their post 3 years ago, was a fake who never existed.
Oh, yeah.
So if that's not who you are, then what's your other role? What's your real title?
Oh.
There isn't really a title for what I do, per se.
Why are you doing that hand gesture? Dad? What are you doing? Are you gonna kill me? Give me 1 sec. Okay, am I? Let's see.
But Her Holiness the Pope and the Gralsritter's commander call me the Eschaton Saint.
What the hell is that?
It would have been nice for us to have worked together, but thanks to your little cheat, we'll have to back off.
What was that?
I'll be heading back to the festival now. Do take care of yourself in there. Goodbye for now, Van.
What the hell?
Hey! Wait a minute. Is that? Looks like a shard-induced dimensional interference, but on a level that shouldn't be possible.
Yes, that's exactly right.
What? Mary? Oh no, it's Lapis. Why's she here?
Whoa! Aren't you?
Are you C? Are you C this time? Are you taking the role of Rufus?
Your name was Van Arkwright, yes? If I were to rate the cuteness of your name, you'd get 57 points.
There she goes with the points again.
Hey! What's with the crappy score?
You'll never know. We don't know what it's for. You know if you're good or not.
Nadia, Ren, ready to come on in?
What?
Oh, finally.
What?
My. You can be quite the handful sometimes.
Wait. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna be a dungeon. Everybody's here.
Huh?
Did y'all see all that? About Nina?
Van, you are horrible. How could you leave us all behind?
Yeah, we always do that.
Well, Hey, what the hell are you guys doing here?
You've got some nerve, you know that?
Looks like the old fart's finally gone senile.
For once, I'm in full agreement with Aaron.
I'm not even going to ask why. Not this time. You always do this!
I share her sentiment.
Hey now, pump the brakes for a sec.
Never, ever do that to us again! Do you hear me, Van Arkwright?
Holy crap. Yes, ma'am.
Loud and clear.
Serves him right.
Damn.
I also find your behavior to be objectionable, even if I do understand your intentions.
Did they say Nina?
I'd get it if you didn't want to involve Nadia and me, but your assistants too? Come on.
I can explain. Wait! Hey! Hold up a sec! How'd you guys know what I was planning to do?
Then why did Celeste and Leon act like they don't know Nina? Probably like that to keep it under the radar.
Could you be any slower on the uptake? Literally everyone here knew that something was off with you. We aren't blind, my dude.
At the very least, we could tell it wasn't as bad as that time when you had completely given up.
Yup.
But did you really think we wouldn't notice? You've been acting strange ever since you got that message.
Wait, so he didn't... No one... What?
And just when I was telling Aaron about how weird you were acting, you up and left without telling us.
C better not be what I... Like... I hope C is somebody that will be shocking to me. You know? It better not be like, oh, it's another van. Oh... No, please don't. Please don't. That would just ruin it for me. Oh, well, even the Groundswitters, that is sad. That's so the church, man, we're already getting some red flags when it comes to the church now. Like the whole what Emma told us and Father Gaius about what McBurn said, that they are from like they all saw him leaving. like this motherfucker. What you call it? They were saying that this continent is surrounded by a giant freaking wall. Like if you go further in through the ocean, I mean through the sea, you come across where there's like a wall that's blocking us from going further. The church knows about this, but they don't talk about it. They're trying to keep this a secret. All right? And now we're finding out about something like this. That's crazy. Why? Well, we're about to find... Looks like the church might be something crazy that we're not aware of. Are they really our allies fully, or some are back, some are not? We'll just see.
After that, I pulled the car around, and we followed after you.
Yeah, like, all right, guys, get in my car. Performance over.
When your Zypha's reading suddenly disappeared, even I was taken aback.
See, I just stopped during the performance.
It must have been due to the phase space expansion. But that portal seems to be something else entirely.
That's a dungeon.
If you're thinking of what excuses to make, stop. You're a Spriggan and the boss of Arkride Solutions, yes? Then stop running away. Or, to put it more aptly, stop running from the people who care about you so much.
Yeah, stop being emo, Van.
Like your master said, you forged these bonds. So now you have to live with them.
Yeah, suck it up, Van. Friends, the power of friendship. Show them all. Look at that. And onions.
I was just doing a little digging. That's all, really.
I wasn't gonna die this time. Damn it.
I swear. I wasn't planning on throwing my life away. Not like last time. You guys want to tag along? That's fine by me. Well, what about the performance?
Yeah, what happened to that?
Oh, I already finished my part. Odette and Albert can handle the rest.
Oh, that's what it was.
Me and S finished ours too.
Well, I was supposed to show up at the finale and say a few words at the end.
But
if I'm unable to make it, I'm sure Albert will figure something out.
that's how you know Albert's gonna be the future student council president.
Poor guy. Talk about a trial by fire for the future student council president.
Yup, see?
Alright, alright. The whole lot of you want in on this wild ride, then you better strap in. Wait, do I even know your name?
Lapis. LP. Lapis Rosenberg, yep.
My name's Lapis. Lapis Rosenberg. I've heard that you're an acquaintance of Jorg, and that you've done a lot for Swin and Nadia.
Yep. Where is Jorg? He just disappeared.
I believe the reason you can't summon your hollow in this phase space is because your Genesis is currently inoperable.
That is her voice.
But if we can reach the Crimson Beast, she should be able to come out to play. Until then, I'll be your playmate. Lucky you! Well, aren't you going to show me your gratitude?
That is so Lapis.
Sure. Thanks.
Uh-oh.
Wow, she really isn't anything like the Red Fairy. It's like her personality's done a complete 180.
That's Lapis.
Yup, she's real cute. In fact, she's super duper cute.
Oh my god. Lapis is going great. This is overflowing Lapis' mind right now.
Right? There's no denying that. Our LP is the cutest thing in the whole wide world.
Of course. See?
Nadia, don't hug me when I'm in my shard form.
Alright then. If you're up for it, I don't mind having the old man's masterpiece in my back pocket. Of course, that goes for the rest of you too. That man pretending to be C, the Crimson Grendel, is waiting for us on the other side.
It better not. Please let it be something shocking.
It ain't gonna be a walk in the park, but I'm not worried. Because we've got one hell of a lineup here.
We sure do.
Let's go kick his ass, and then get ours back to the festival.
That's messed up.
Right!
After we go back to partying. Dungeon. We're not doing this today. Nope. Oh my god. Dungeon. We're not doing this today. Just know that. Eighth principal observation enters a dimensional phenomenal space, Oct Radium.
What is this place?
Is this the place where we fought Van?
If this were a movie, I'd say these are some seriously cutting-edge special effects.
If I were to put it into words, this place is like several parallel dimensions merged on top of one another.
It's like an expanse, where the laws of causality overlap. Actually, it's less of an expanse and more of a boundary.
She's so happy about it.
I agree. I wonder if this place was made manifest by the 8th Genesis along with the other 7.
Yes, I think that's exactly right. That would explain why the Genesees lost their power. It was absorbed by this expanse. No, actually...
Who the hell is this? They better reveal an actual person, man.
It might be more accurate to say their power gathered around the person who called Van here.
I'm someone from the past. Oh, wow, great.
Yeah, I bet that's exactly what happened.
We've already got a pretty good idea of who it is we're dealing with.
Who?
And if our guess is right on the money, then the Chief's the only one who can send him off proper.
Man.
Then I think it's pretty clear what our role is in all this.
Man.
Yep, we're here to back you up.
They're hinting
I don't think
it.
any of us want this hanging over our heads while we're partying it up at the festival.
They're hinting it so bad. I'm not happy about it.
I will do everything within my power to help you see him off, so that we may not harbor any regrets after today.
See, get it? See him off?
Until my vacation's over, I'm afraid you're stuck with me, whether you like it or not.
Yay! I like it.
It looks like time is at a standstill here, just like it was during Pandemonium. So if all goes well, we might be able to wrap this up and be back in time for the end of the performance.
Oh, she's wearing her thing.
Let's shoot for that then. I'd like to have one last hurrah before our short-lived school lives are done and dusted.
It's okay, baby girl. We're both going now, okay?
Same. I'm sure we'll have other chances to have some school fun, but I'm all for ending things on a high note. No fair. You two had all the fun without me.
You're too busy being evil.
I guess it's up to us alumni to ensure everyone in your grade receives a proper send-off.
Alumni. That's alumni.
Indeed. We wouldn't want any of them to end up like a certain dropout, whom I will refrain from naming.
K.O.
Hey.
Regardless, we'll help you finish this, Van. Everyone here knows what this 4SPG means to you. That's why we'll do this all together.
Thanks, guys. All right, gang. Let's get on out there and finish this thing! Right!
Man, I swear, this is what I think it is. Van's Hollow Core changed from Mare to Lapis. Ooh! Oh, that's weird. That's messed up. Alright guys, well, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you like the stream, please give me a like, subscribe, like, and follow. It really helps my channel a lot, and I really, really appreciate it. So, guys, I want to tell you guys this right now. I don't know I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because recently, today, but I don't get too personal, but this is me, all right. It's because my dog, the little, the second youngest one, doesn't look too well. The one I was celebrating 10 years this year. He's not looking too well. He's having, what I mean by that is like he's not throwing up. That's like crazy. He's not, you know, I don't know what it is. It's like he's having trouble walking and lifting his leg up to use a restroom. So I don't know. And right now he was trying to get on his bed earlier, and the bed is so not, it's not even tall. It's very small. He could just, you don't have to jump or anything. He just gets on like nothing. Even that made him fall. He was like having trouble getting up. And then he was trying to get on the other bed, well, my parents' bed. He wasn't able to. It's like he was having trouble keeping it together, trying, you know, stand up and get up. And I don't know what's gonna happen. I might go tomorrow with him to the vet, or my parent will, because I have to take care of this other little shit over here that's crying right now. But we'll see what happens, alright? I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, alright? If not on stream tomorrow, I'm so sorry, okay? I'm sorry. There's no schedule anyways. You know what? Now I'm glad they make a schedule, because now this is happening. So, yeah. I want to see if there's good news, alright? And what's gonna happen. But I'm also, yeah. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Guys, like I said, I hope you guys do the stream. So yeah. But if I stream again, it won't be this game. It'll be the next game stream. I will be is Daybreak X Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch 2. But if you're only here for Legend of Heroes, Trails of Daybreak 2, fresh on the PlayStation 5, it's okay. Everybody has their own interest, their own likes, their own entertainment, their own watch list, their own series, because the same genre, just different gameplay styles. So yeah. So for those that will be there, I'll see you guys there. But for those that won't, well then. Until next time, for more of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Daybreak 2, fresh on the PlayStation 5, Taty shutting off. Well, I might do some dudettes. Good morning, afternoon, good night, all that good stuff. May the heavenly Mother Goddess Adios, the Sky Goddess, and Arusha, the Winged Goddess of Flames, watch over us and guide us. And guys, enjoy the rest of your time. I wish you all an awesome and safe one. Stay safe out there, right? And remember, always remember, love and keep on gaming. Alright guys, bye bye. Thank you again. Peace.